7 creative activities for mindfulness and relaxation. Discharge pressure, put yourself out there, and draw in your imaginative muscles with these vibe great specialties from projectile journaling to ceramics making. Regardless of whether you have an innovative day work, there is something freeing about investigating expressions and specialties as a side interest or stormy day movement. With the proof mounting that communicating our imagination has critical advantages for emotional well-being, we're suggesting 7 health-supporting exercises from the universes of outline, fiber workmanship, earthenware production, and that's only the tip of the iceberg. How do expressions and specialties assist with mental prosperity? Whether you view yourself as a craftsman or appreciate creating as a side interest, involved exercises can have an effect on our lives. They assist us with delivering dopamine, a cerebrum compound connected with energy, decline pressure chemicals, and increment our life fulfillment, as indicated by concentrates on upheld by the UK Specialties Chamber. We can likewise forget about time and wind up in a condition of stream, as investigated by US-based therapist and teacher, Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. In 2019, the BBC delivered the incomparable English imagination test with UCL, where 50,000 members detailed how even oddball innovative exercises impeded pressure and worked on confidence. Presently you find out about the helpful impacts of artistic expressions on our minds, investigate our 8 thoughts for loosening up inventive exercises, with Master Drove courses to investigate each art further. 1. Start a bullet journal. Shot journaling, or bujo as it is likewise known, is a hierarchical strategy for organizers that additionally has psychological wellness impacts. Not exclusively could the following component at any point be useful for taking note of when you ponder, hydrate, and do other solid exercises, however the demonstration of creation itself can be helpful. 2. Create a life sketchbook. Assuming that bujo appears to be excessively inflexible, and you need to investigate freestyle thoughts, a craftsmanship sketchbook is awesome. You can keep sentiments and occasions in a liquid and wide manner, consolidating anything media you need to hand. At this point, a large portion of us have presumably known about care, the demonstration of carrying your brain into the current second and seeing the impressions of your general surroundings. 3. Doodle. Freehand doodling is a numerous thing of us do by sense, we even recorded a digital broadcast about it. In any case, frequently, we're urged not to, by a stringent educator, or a chief, or our own feeling that we ought to be working. That is the reason it's so liberating to return to doodling. Freehand calligraphy is a tomfoolery style to test. There is something so fulfilling about culminating the bend of a letter and seeing your message show signs of life. 4. Draw and color mandalas. A mandala is a mathematical game plan of images or shapes. They're by and large roundabout, with designs that form from the middle outwards. The way that you could continue to draw outwards perpetually references the possibility of limitlessness, yet additionally a feeling of jumping into your more profound self. You can find mandalas all over, from their unique areas like sanctuaries and the regular world, to current purposes like shading books and tattoo plans. We've recently shared some mandala craftsmanship books for motivation, as well as free, instant mandala plans for shading in. 5. Try weaving. How about we move on to some material and fiber craftsmanship procedures, beginning with the quieting practice of winding around. Container winding around is one of the most established and most boundless specialties on the planet. It's a chance to add a sprinkle of variety to a room and practice careful creating. Snaking is one key strategy you can utilize. Utilizing grasses or rope, you wind your material around and around in a twisting to develop it into a state fitting your personal preference. This base winding is bound with fleece in many tones. 6. Crochet and amigurumi doll. Stitch has detonated once again into prevalence as of late, with the method showing up in design, goods, and that's just the beginning. Likewise with winding around, you are rehashing little activities again and again to make a generally speaking wonderful piece, permitting your psyche to clear. 7. Make ceramics and pottery. What could be preferable over a calming hot beverage on a tranquil day? Maybe having made the mug yourself and, surprisingly, more when this mug is embellished with blossoms by means of a cycle that will ground you in nature. Earthenware making is an incredible method for zeroing in on a one-of-a-kind imaginative undertaking. Forming mud and different materials into anything you envision can leave you with both tomfoolery and useful pieces.